Hey, indeed. Welcome into the guest room. This is a podcast where we play trivia games. It's said in the name. We guess things. It's a room, and we guess things. I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin.
Exercise.
That's Andy.
Is?
And that's KD.
Annoying.
Oh. Not only was it a sentence, but it was a true sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's
our best one.
As we have our DoorDash on the way.
Can't even go get our own food. Bring it to our door, peasant.
You almost feel bad making the Dasher exercise, bringing our food to us.
No, I feel bad going to open the door. I had them. What was the option? Leave at door. So. Well, maybe you don't have to go.
Open door and leave at feet wasn't an option.
Maybe someone random will walk through the door and bring it to us.
Oh, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, while we've recently introduced KD, I just wanted to bring up the fact we've had a few suggestions from the audience on other things that you could be called.
True.
First of all, you guys, of course, remember what you used to be called in the before times.
Oh, gross.
The before times were a bad time.
Kevin too.
Yeah, Kevin too was a dark time.
How did we not think of initials or anything?
Well, eventually we did, so that's where we ended at KD. But we recently had a suggestion based on what we found out about your middle name that you be called KJ, which I don't know. Kevin and Andy, what do you guys?
It would get really hard to get used to that.
It reminds me of KJ52.
It feels a little bit too cool.
KJ?
Yeah,
Is KJ52 cool?
I don't.
No, he made MTV's worst rappers.
Rightfully so, but I don't know. KJ it doesn't fit with your style.
No, not at all.
There's also I know someone who refers to you affectionately as Dotes, based on your last name.
Oh, wait.
How many people refer to you affectionately in your life at all?
I think it's a single-digit amount.
Yeah. Who is it?
There's more than one.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom is one.
She calls you Dotes?
No.
No, she refers to him affectionately.
Oh.
No, there's
Dotes. Actually, I do have. So there's a human in my past who his last name is Lemon. And his dad.
Oh, I know his first name.
His dad used
I've never met him.
Used to refer to him as Lem. He would walk out to the driveway and yell out the first part of his last name.
Well,
and his son knew that was him.
Our father calls his father Obi.
That's true.
As in O'Brien?
Uh-huh.
No, as in the Jedi Master.
Obi-Wan O'Brien.
It's a whole Padawan thing going on there.
Did
Padawan
I'm trying to guess who calls me Dotes. I think I know.
He's been on this podcast.
Well,
actually, he's been on a podcast in conjunction with this podcast.
Hi, James.
What up? Well, anyway, let's get down to the real serious part of this podcast, which is
LOL.
Playing a game of Jeopardy. By the way, on this podcast, we like to refer to playing a game of Jeopardy as a
Jepisode. Well, did I not get something right? Wow. What did I not get?
That was good,
Wow.
Katie.
It's what? You didn't say anything, Andy.
I did.
What? No,
Yeah,
based on the audio, you did not say anything.
We all said Jepisode.
Yeah.
I can't confirm if that's true. I only heard my own voice.
We also only heard your own voice.
Yeah, to replay it. This one has been prepared for us by Andy. So, Andy, why don't you walk us through your categories? It's been a while since an Andy
It
board.
has been a long while.
In fact, was the last one when we had the introduction of the song lyric scramble?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's been
Maybe
quite-
we'll have more of that. Who knows?
I didn't want to overdo it.
I thought Andy's song lyric thing was from a pub quiz.
No.
No. Shows how much I know.
The first category is it's easy if you can follow.
It's easier to run.
Is it easy?
Kirk, quit playing.
The next category is brands or stores marketed towards women.
Okay. Our DoorDasher named Teresa says they don't have spicy chicken. Who's that meant for?
Not me.
Not me.
Maybe that's just a statement.
Also,
I asked for spicy ketchup.
Maybe. I guess it could. I got other spicy things.
Not chicken though.
What?
I don't. No, it was beef.
Maybe I can look at my order before I respond.
This is a good opportunity to talk about our patrons. As you can see, the folks here are ordering Whataburger, and we'd love to bump that up in quality.
Well, this was your fault. You drove the nail in the coffin with Whataburger.
Is Whataburger patty melt? Is that chicken?
No.
No, that's beef.
Okay.
And
Is there
that is-
any way that ketchup meant chicken?
Yeah.
Or
But ask her. Did you mean ketchup?
oh, they're calling me now.
Whoa, this is important.
Can I? Is that mean to put it
No.
up against the microphone? Hey, this is Kevin.
Yes, they don't have the sweet and sour,
Sweet and spicy.
spicy bacon burger.
Okay. What's the closest to that they have?
What's the closest to that? A spicy chicken sandwich.
Sure, that works.
Does that work?
Are we all good?
Was that everything?
I just needed to do a drink, that's all.
Okay.
Okay, that's everything. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, Teresa. Does Teresa have an H in her name?
No, it's Teresa.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the message was they don't have spicy chicken, and then Andy ends up with
No,
spicy chicken.
no, they. Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
original
original
was
message,
that.
yeah.
yeah.
You just don't have.
I got a sweet and spicy burger, but somehow that
So
they don't have sweet and spicy chicken. Which I didn't care about.
So again, Patreon will help us not only with quality of food, but quality of help.
Absolutely. Yeah, we would appreciate
We order Whataburger and I ended up with chicken.
your support on Patreon so
Wah,
that we
wah,
don't
wah.
we don't have to even think about Whataburger. Support these hungry boys.
Not even in our peripherals.
What were we doing?
So-
Taking
so
care of business. Third
Second
category.
category is brands or stores marketed towards women. Third
Okay.
category is Parks and Rec.
Nice.
Do you think it's the show or
The next
not
category is
We hope so.
I think so.
the show? I hope
nostalgic toys.
not. Ugh, Kev is going to destroy on that one.
I don't know.
Well, if Andy has nostalgia for them, you will certainly destroy us.
Also, Katie didn't have a childhood, so that works in my favor.
The next category is Spoonerisms,
Oh,
Ooh.
grocery store edition.
Did you come up with this episode in Target?
No.
ooh, he's from Washington. I know some of
Last
the
category
stores.
is sounds dirty.
That's it? Sounds dirty?
I thought he was
It's
just
just like different types of dirt.
thought he was providing commentary on his own category.
Okay, so those are the categories. Kevin, why
Hi.
don't you lead us off?
Okay. Parks and Rec for 100, please.
Parks and Rec for 100. This is the neighboring town to Pawnee.
Kevin.
Kevin,
Oh, no. Eagleton.
that is correct.
There's only one neighboring town.
I think it's the main one.
The neighboring town.
Okay.
200, please.
200. This is Andy's band name.
Kevin.
Kevin,
Mouse Rat.
that is correct.
Katie, have you seen Parks and Rec?
Nope.
Mike, have you seen Parks and Rec?
About 4 episodes.
Uh-oh.
I don't need to rush. 300, please.
300. This is Ron's alter ego.
I know a great YouTube thing.
The only things I know about Parks and Rec are that Ron Swanson exists, that Star-Lord is in it, and Leslie Knope is a person.
Yeah, she was also the one.
Can you
who-
repeat the question?
This is Ron's alter ego.
Oh, she's over UFC, right? Leslie Knope.
What?
That was a reference to an old episode.
That was a very old episode. Oh my gosh.
That's a ancient callback.
I'm gonna kick myself for not knowing
Yeah.
this.
I'm gonna
My
kick
wife is
yourself.
screaming it right now,
Yeah.
but I can't think of it. Wait. No, I can't think of it.
Boop, boop, boop. It is Duke Silver. Plays the sax.
That kills me.
Kevin, the board is yours.
400, please.
400. In addition to being a town council member, Jeremy Jam has this occupation.
Um,
And he could not have picked a.
And he just reads the question and then looks at Kevin.
Yeah. Like, oh gosh, what is it? I'm glad the questions are hard though.
I mean, this is like Jeremy Jam. I know exactly who he is. I know how horrible he is to everyone, but I cannot.
I think Kev is going to save the rest of these questions until later on the board.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
To cement his lead.
I can't think. I have a guess for no points, but I can't think exactly what it is.
Boop, boop, boop.
Does it have to do with like waste management?
No, he's a dentist or orthodontist.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Kevin, the board is yours.
500.
Of course.
Well,
I knew it.
I don't even have 500, so I'll take the 500
Okay.
and wager it.
Kevin, what appliance does Tom Haverford use to play music?
Oh no.
Dude, Mike, if we can escape this category with Kevin only having 600 points.
Well, he's
No, I'll have 500.
not going to have 6.
What am I going to have? I'm going to have 300, 400.
You currently have 300.
Yeah. What appliance does he use to play music?
I think your wife is screaming at you again.
I don't know if she is on this one.
Mm,
Like 3 and 4, I should have known. This one,
Is this where we pause the show to talk about what qualifies as an appliance?
No, that's afterwards, and when Andy says blender.
Okay.
Would you call blender an appliance?
I guess you could make an argument.
It's like
Maybe-
there's an entire realm of
Yeah.
small kitchen
there's
appliances.
like countertop appliances and
So like toaster
read it one
oven
more time.
is a small
What
appliance.
appliance does
And
Tom
appliances-
Haverford use to play music?
for which financing is available.
For which financing is available.
a tape recorder.
I guess that wasn't a timeout. You just know that's incorrect. So, if I would have asked the question this way, what robotic appliance does Tom Haverford use to play music?
Roomba?
Yeah. Remember, he says, DJ Roomba.
Yeah.
That's like all the time he called. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, 600.
Sorry.
Would you call that an appliance, Katie?
I think so.
What is Jerry secretly talented at?
I mean, I think there's more than one correct answer for this question.
There is, and if it's within reason, I'll give it. There's one specific one that I'm looking for.
Okay, well, I know there are other references than what I'm about to say,
Okay.
but I would say talented at
Are you guessing or are you not guessing?
Kevin.
Kevin.
He's talented at attracting a hot wife.
That's not what I was looking for. And I don't think that qualifies as an answer.
Mike and I are in no way qualified to
Unbelievable.
to answer this.
The correct answer was painting. He's a really good painter.
Boy, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
So
The other thing we came up with, well, I tested this on a few people, flipping pancakes and licking envelopes was also mentioned.
Wait, so because 2 other people came up with those answers,
I would have
those are correct, but the answer that I came up with is not correct?
That's not like a talent. Secret talent? No. It's not secret.
to be a talent, does it have to be practiced at
No.
least
No,
twice?
that's a bad answer.
It was
No.
secret for like 4 seasons.
No. It's not a...
Kevin, so not only
Shut up.
are you kicking yourself, you're also shooting yourself in the foot because at the end of one category that only you knew, it's negative 800 to 0 to 0.
Yeah, but some of those
Mike,
questions
great
were
job.
not good.
You too.
Great category.
I did not
Okay.
expect your knowledge of Parks and Rec to come in so handy.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, the board is still yours.
Give me
Liberty.
Spoonerisms, grocery store edition.
Give me death.
Spoonerisms. Are you going for 100?
Yeah.
Frank's sauce or a decomposing skull?
Repeat, please.
Frank's sauce or a decomposing skull?
Okay, this is Spoonerism, not before and after.
Mike,
Mike.
red hot or head rot?
Correct.
Oh, it's that category.
I was thinking. I was trying to get
Oh, I would have gotten that a long time ago.
I was trying to get a grocery store.
Yeah, me too. I was like Fred Meyer,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Med Fryer.
To clarify, this category, these are items found in a grocery store.
I was
Yeah.
still thinking before and after, though.
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I thought of it before and after that works. Hot rotting head.
Good job. Also not what I'm looking for.
What?
Mike, the board is yours.
Let's stick there. 200 points. Spoonerisms.
You can't laugh before your own clue.
Deli meat or somewhere you'd contract an STD.
Kevin,
Kevin.
can I just give you the real one and we let the other one just be like out there? Boar's Head.
That is correct.
Wow. Why were you so fast?
I've had a lot of Boar's Head.
Kevin, the board is yours.
I was in a grocery store right before coming over here, and I literally went to one section, and it was the deli meat and cheese section. 300.
Wow.
300. A soft drink or an abbey full of cows.
Repeat.
A soft drink or an abbey full of cows.
Kevin,
Kevin.
Downton Moo.
That is correct.
Oh, wow.
Mountain
What?
Dew or Downton Moo.
Before
That's really good.
Before this moment, I did not know that Down. Oh, I guess it refers to an abbey.
Downton
But-
Abbey is the only thing I know.
But I think Downton's just like a
I
town,
think
right?
maybe.
I've never seen an
Wow.
episode.
Unsure. Same.
I
like one of those
hadn't
memes.
seen any of Downton Abbey until my roommate, who may or may not listen to this podcast, was watching it, and I saw about 4 minutes of it, and I didn't hate it.
I've seen through season 3, and then I quit.
Good job.
400.
400. A coffee or a rodent with good computer skills. I should say a coffee brand or a rodent with good computer skills.
If only I drink coffee.
Occasionally, I do walk down the coffee aisle and smell. It smells good,
Agreed.
but I don't look at brand names.
Can you read it one more time?
A coffee brand or a rodent with good computer skills. Mike had an epiphany.
Mike.
Mike.
Haxwell Mouse.
Yes, that's correct.
Wow.
Maxwell House or
I'd gotten
Maxwell
to
Mouse.
I'd gotten to Beatles Cest.
Oh, you were so close.
That looks like Beetle.
Did you try bar stucks already?
I did. Andy, can you pass me that pen that has an eraser?
Did you try Bruchto's?
No, they don't sell their own coffee on the side in a grocery store.
Pete's didn't work.
Buffet Costello.
Was that 4?
That was 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go 500.
500. A chip manufacturer, or if Jared sang How to Save a Life.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Pronunciation is an issue,
Yeah,
but
sure.
Lido or Leto Frey.
Yeah. Frito-Lay.
Yeah, when you
Go
said
for it.
chip manufacturer, I started thinking of the Taiwanese company.
Oh. TSMC. TSMC.
That's a good one.
I'll go for 600.
600. Sausages, or bringing damage or injury to the hobbit's home.
Repeat.
Sausages, or bringing damage or injury to the hobbit's home.
Mike.
Mike.
Philshire Harms.
That is correct.
But what does Philshire Harms mean?
You fill it with harms.
Fill the Shire with harms.
I had that in my head like a minute ago, but that doesn't make sense.
but I
does.
was more confident.
Shire Harm makes sense. I had Hillshire, I had Farm, I had
Philshire
I was all over
Farms.
that.
Philshire Harms.
Philshire Harms.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Where does
Neither
this
does
It's all right. I had.
where does this fit into the Kevin table?
neither does Nintendo's knees.
But I mean, according, oh my gosh,
To be fair, I mean, all I had was Shire hit, and that really doesn't work.
I want to know what kind of hole I'm going to have to dig myself out of. So let's go nostalgic toys for 100.
Nostalgic toys for 100. This game.
Kitty, Crossfire.
No, that's
Darn it.
incorrect.
Hey, that was a bold first buzzing.
bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
This game is played with slammers and chippers.
Kevin,
Kevin.
Pogs.
That's correct.
Never heard. This is gonna be so.
You've never heard of Pogs?
You've never heard of Pog.
So I've heard of it.
Are
but
you kidding me?
If I had to draw a picture, I think I would just draw a bunch of circles.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know exactly what it is.
Yep.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Nostalgic toys for 200.
Nostalgic toys for 200. This substance made the best fart noises.
Kevin?
Oh,
Kevin.
I disagree.
Silly putty?
No.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
make a noise.
So I don't disagree.
Kitty.
Katie.
Play-Doh.
No.
What kind of fart noise?
Oh, I know. I know what it is now.
You want to tell Mike?
No, but I'll take more points if you'll give them to me.
I'll go for it. Mike.
Mike.
Gack?
That is correct.
Yeah.
What? What is that?
Do you remember who made GAC?
Me. I made Gack when I
It
was...
was branded by Nickelodeon.
Oh.
You don't know what GAC is? Katie?
No. I'm not going to know anything in this category.
He didn't have a childhood.
Did you play with toys?
Apparently not.
Wow. You just-
He did, but his toys were like all maps and geography books.
Really and truly, he keeps proving that he had no
Yeah.
childhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way-
Kev, you're not selling me well, to get a Four Wives podcast here.
And that could be good. It means you have experience living your adult life.
Could be good.
Mike, board is yours.
Kevin, have you noticed that Andy says the word nostalgic differently than we do?
Go ahead and say it.
Nostalgic?
Oh, yeah, he does.
Nostalgic? Nostalgic?
Yeah, let's
Is it?
go nostalgic toys for 300.
Better.
Is that different than the other thing we were guessing at?
Yeah, it is.
It's a whole different word.
These balls are made with stringy rubber filaments.
Kitty.
KD.
Kush or koosh balls.
That's correct.
What is that?
what? They're balls
What?
made with stringy
You don't know
rubber
what those are?
filaments.
This is so sad.
I thought I was
What
only
is-
playing against Mike,
Are
and I
we
was like, I'm
talking
good.
filament like in a light bulb?
No.
No.
No, they're like little
Rubber filaments.
They're like little
Okay, think it's got like a hardish rubber core.
Oh, like that blue one you used to have.
Mike was so excited he pointed at his brother who's a foot away from him. Oh, that one.
So they came in all sorts of colors.
Yeah.
I had them in all sorts of colors.
It's like the thickness of a hair, or slightly thicker.
I mean, it's the thickness of a thin rubber band, each strand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rubber
It's a
filament.
really thin rubber band, but I suppose
Yeah,
you're
it is.
correct.
It kind of looks like a living thing.
I didn't know those had names.
Yeah.
KD, the board is yours.
400.
This illuminated board allowed you to create your own pictures. Mike.
Light bright.
That is correct.
Love those.
I've also never seen a light bright before, but I have heard of it.
KD is so
Cue
sad.
Jack Sparrow line. Let's go 500.
500. Your sister could take this miniature toy set anywhere, but good
Kevin.
luck, Kevin.
Polly Pocket.
That is correct.
I think we're finding that we had different, like, our nostalgia doesn't fit on Venn diagram.
No.
You guys haven't heard of that?
I've heard of it.
I knew nothing about it.
That brings up zero nostalgia in me.
I mean, I didn't have one either, but
My
I know what it is.
Our sister had them.
Before I was born?
Maybe some, and maybe also after.
All right.
I don't think she lost them all like the day you were born.
Just say
That'd
600
be
and
interesting.
get it over with.
Nostalgic toys for 600.
600. There's two possible answers. You felt super responsible feeding digital food and cleaning up
Kevin?
digital poop. Kevin.
Tamagotchi.
That is correct. The other one, anybody?
I'm going to go with Furby.
No.
Uh,
Oh, you don't even know.
No.
Gigapet.
Oh, I have heard of Gigapet. I couldn't come up with it.
I don't know what Tamagotchi is.
So sad.
That was a weird category.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Mike and I predicted that Kevin would destroy that category.
Yeah, but you guys got the 300 and 400 pointers,
Yeah.
and maybe something. I don't know. What are the scores after 3 categories?
Yeah, KD did get that 300 pointer to bring himself to 0.
Woo!
I am not next because Kevin has 1,200 and Mike has 1,700.
Wow.
I agree. Wow.
Let's go with it's easy if you can follow.
It's easy if you can follow for
100.
100. These words follow jingle bells, jingle bells.
Kevin.
Kitty.
Kevin.
Jingle all the way.
That's correct.
I would have said the wrong thing, I think.
What?
I think I just would have done and said jingle. I don't know. I would have had to stop and think about it.
These are things you keep to yourself.
200.
200. These military units are probably wearing underwear, but you can be one too if you don't.
Kevin?
Mike.
Kevin.
Commandos.
That's correct. Commando. But I'll give it to you.
You said these. That's
Well,
plural.
Sorry.
300.
300. Nashville's singular hockey team.
Kevin.
Kitty.
Kevin.
Predator.
That's correct.
What is this category?
Kevin, the board is yours.
400.
400. This is when God creates man.
Kitty.
KD.
Sixth Day.
That is correct.
I so don't get this category. 500.
500. This line separates night and day on Earth.
Kitty.
KD.
Horizon.
No, that's just incorrect now.
I think you're wrong.
I am right.
Night and day. Are we living on the night?
I'm the only one that knows what's going on in this category, and I
know
still
what's-
can't figure out what
I
this
know
answer
what's
is.
going on, but I don't. Can you repeat the question?
This line separates night and day on Earth.
I have no idea what's going on in this category.
Boop, boop, boop. Terminator. The Terminator line.
Never heard of that.
Same.
Wait, who's?
I don't think it's me.
It's Kitty.
It's me.
Do you not know it yet?
No.
Well, you're the only one that's gotten one of the last two questions right, so I don't think it matters.
600.
Also known as the Hungry Caterpillar, this hip-hop dance was notably performed by Janet Jackson in the music video for Rhythm Nation.
What the heck? Katie.
Katie.
The Worm.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Read it again.
Also known as the Hungry Caterpillar, this hip-hop dance was notably performed by Janet Jackson in the music video for Rhythm Nation.
I was sitting on Kindergarten Cop, but it's not that.
Katie still doesn't know.
Is it the Around the World in 80 Days?
And go, boop, boop, boop. The correct answer is Running Man.
Okay, so I got movies. I have no idea what they have to do with each other.
Jingle All the Way.
Is that a movie?
Uh-huh.
Okay, never heard of it.
This should not surprise me anymore, but it does every time.
Come on, it's not that good of a movie.
What's the line? I need a what's the superhero's name? He says a line in there. Anyway, I can't think of it.
Probably his lines in a movie, yeah.
Predator.
Uh-huh.
I've heard of Predator, haven't seen it.
Do you know who? Yeah, you're not gonna know who's in this. Terminator.
Heard of Terminator.
Okay, who's an actor in Terminator?
Schwarzenegger.
He's in apparently all of those movies.
All of those movies. That's why as they got harder, it's easy. If you got caught onto that, I figured you could be able to catch the last ones, even if you didn't know it.
Unless when you think of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, you think of Around the World in 80 Days.
Sorry.
You do?
Yeah, he had 7 wives, and his response to that was, 1 for each day of the week.
But you couldn't give me Kindergarten Cop?
Sorry.
All right.
So it didn't give you.
What are the scores, Mike?
2 categories to go, and we've got Katie with negative 200, Mike with 1,700, and Kevin with 1,800.
I feel good.
Ooh,
Is it still Katie's board?
it is still Katie's board.
So in the 4, 5, and 600 point questions, you got the 4 and nobody got the 5 and 6. So well done in that case.
Yeah,
Well,
I just guessed those wrong.
He also
too.
missed the 6.
Yeah.
So
Let's do brands or stores marketed towards women for 1.
This store's mascot is a bull terrier.
Kevin?
Kevin.
Target.
That's correct.
What? How is that marketed towards women?
Primarily.
I mean, I would argue that every store is targeted towards women.
Bass Pro Shop.
Sure.
Cabela's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dicks.
I liked that even less after the KD laugh.
Oh. Well, okay. Kevin.
200.
200. This store shares a name with a Costco brand.
Kevin?
Kevin.
Kirkland.
Yeah, it's Kirkland's. Yeah.
What? Never heard of it.
Marketed towards women. It's a home decorating store.
I've never heard of that one.
You're a
either.
home decorating store, Andy.
Yeah, you are. 300.
Yeah.
Yeah. This Coco sells a variety of expensive accessories.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Chanel.
That's correct. It's not Swiss Miss.
Didn't like that.
Nope. 400.
That's too easy
400
for down there.
The devil wears it.
Katie.
Mike.
Prada.
That's correct.
That's what all of these should be, not Target.
He only knows his expensive women's brands.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go, yeah.
Yeah.
Woman-owned brands, 500.
500. A popular makeup brand that shares a name with a breakfast pop or candy sweet.
Breakfast pop?
A popular makeup brand that shares a name with a breakfast pop or candy sweet.
Kevin?
Kevin.
Tart?
That's correct. Apparently
Never heard of it.
I had neither. This is compliments of my wife.
Okay.
It must really market toward women.
Yeah. I've never heard of it either. That's one I can say I've never heard of it.
600.
600.
Oh, no.
This salacious styling product was probably Katie's nickname in high school.
What? Repeat?
This salacious styling product was probably Katie's nickname in high school.
I mean, I've got a few guesses
I'd like to hear them for no points.
off the record.
Man, I have no idea.
Boop, boop, boop. The answer was Big Sexy Hair.
Oh.
Oh.
I'd never heard of that brand either.
I mean,
have.
if I heard...
You have?
Yeah.
If
I've heard
that
of it.
if like on the podcast, for instance, someone said that, I probably would say that was my nickname in college.
It's like, yeah.
I think one of the words is red.
Yes, it is in a red can. I know that. Good
Yeah.
job, Mike.
Yeah, I've seen that.
For no points.
What were your other ideas, Kev?
That's okay. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Talk about it on the Patreon.
What are the scores with one category remaining?
Scores, yes. They are still negative 200 for KD, 2,100 for Mike, and Kevin ran away with women brands, 2,900.
Just to come run away with your girl.
Okay.
I don't know.
That wasn't a line from something?
I mean, it probably was.
I think I
That's why
was
it
supposed to
on
respond offendedly.
the hand. Sounds dirty for 100, please. No,
For
100.
For 100. In competitive swimming, the individual medley consists of backstroke. Mike.
Breaststroke.
That's correct.
Did you have to say it like that?
Well, some people call it breathstroke. And
I thought they would have said breaststroke.
that is irksome to me. 200.
200. These are massive dust storms in Arizona.
Mike.
Kitty.
Mike.
Haboobs.
That's correct.
Kevin's laughing with the shoulders right now. Sounds dirty, 300.
300. These tiny dogs are also known
Kevin.
as Mike.
Wiener dogs?
That is incorrect.
Go ahead.
These tiny dogs are also known as chrysanthemum dogs.
Kitty.
Katie.
Shih Tzu.
That's correct.
Oh.
Come on, Mike. Get your mind out of the
Kev, you're
gutter.
Sorry.
Giggle.
Sorry, guys.
Katie.
4.
This is found on the top and rear of a ship.
Mike,
Mike.
the poop deck.
That's correct.
I don't know what this says about me. 500 points.
This brand of clothing that became popular in the 1980s with its line of jackets.
Repeat, please.
This is a brand of clothing that became popular in the 1980s with its line of jackets.
Are we just all trying to think of dirty words right now?
No.
No.
I had
Oh.
eventually gotten there, but that's not where I started.
I give up. I give up.
Yeah, I'm out.
Boop, boop, boop. The correct answer is members only. Members only.
I wouldn't have thought that sounded dirty until you was in this category.
Now I do. 600, please.
The last question is, what name is given to the English Parliament which voted to execute King Charles I and abolish the monarchy?
Can you please repeat?
What name is given to the English Parliament which voted to execute King Charles I and abolish the monarchy?
You make that noise like you should know it.
No, he should.
I should.
Based on what we know.
I mean, that's a KD question.
Based on what we know his toys were.
Yep. It was probably actually a...
He had a little King Charles.
A headless King Charles.
Give you 10 more seconds.
It came with a head and also...
No, I'm positive. I'm not going to guess. Nope.
Boo, boo, boo.
Okay. I don't think it's this, but there's a different parliament that was called the Hung Parliament.
No, well, you're I mean, it's the blank parliament, but it's the rump
Darn
parliament.
it!
Rump
Just
parliament.
listened to a podcast by Tom Holland about that.
I was expecting Bolsheviks in there somewhere.
Should have guessed.
One was Russia.
No. Also, KD was wise to keep his 100 points there and not go into the negative before. Final
That's
Jeopardy.
true. That's true. Going into Final Jeopardy, what are our scores?
Yeah, so 100 for KD. Mike's got 2,500, gaining a little ground on Kevin, who has 2,900.
Okay.
I think Andy is currently wagering for his own Final Jeopardy.
I have bad memories. I'm going to screw it up if I don't write it down.
Have you been counting how many words it is?
Wait, what's
Okay.
it?
I think it's about 8 or 9.
No,
Oh, no, he's writing our scores.
Yes, just so I can
Oh.
do the math.
Oh.
Make sure you guys don't cheat. Oh, wow, that's very interesting. Mike, what's your wager?
Wait, don't we get to know the
I'd like
category
to know the
first?
category.
Oh, you would like to know the category? Oh,
I don't care.
the category is Animal Kingdom.
I'd like to amend my wager.
Okay. I'll allow it since I
Do you think he is wagering more than he was?
I don't think you can do that.
No.
You have 100
Okay.
points.
That's what I
How related to Animal Kingdom? Like, is Animal Kingdom over or under the average thing being related to history and geography?
I think it's over.
So you think he raised his bid?
Yeah.
Your question is, why are flamingos pink?
How specific are you hoping for?
Pretty specific. If you write, like, how do you know it's an aspen? Just because of the way it is. We'll not give you points.
And I've written 3 answers, and I've circled the one I'm committing to.
I'm just impressed that you came up with 3.
They're not good.
Yeah, you have 3 answers?
Mhm.
Wow. You were done? Okay. Let's reveal. Katie, you responded. Let's read each of your answers, by the way. Katie said, nobody knows, and that's what he actually selected. They're actually white but sunburnt, and the salt in the water turns their feet and feathers.
Feathers.
Just feathers. Pink.
Also, well, no, their feet are
Do you
black.
guys want to guess if he's right
Why would you add on
or
feet?
wrong?
I didn't know. I didn't.
I think nobody
misread
knows
feather.
is half right.
Sorry, Katie. That is incorrect.
Is it because somebody knows? What
Mike.
Which half?
Wrote, because of what they eat.
Sticking with it.
Kevin. Their diet turns their feathers pink over time is what Kevin wrote. The correct answer is because they eat shrimp. So I'll give you both points because it's what they eat.
How many points, Your Honor?
Let us do the math. Hold, please.
Hold, please, Cold.
Holding. On the defense. Holding.
Kevin, how much did you wager?
69.
So that would make you have a final score of
Sounds dirty.
29.69.
That's right.
Mike, how much did you wager?
2304.
Which gives you 4,804 points and puts you as the winner of this episode.
Don't you guys
How
want
much did KD wager?
27.
What did you change it from?
It was
23.
But
We
it
were right.
was changed from 23 to 2.7. And I said, I don't think you can do that. And then there was a decimal place erased.
I didn't mean to put a decimal there.
I call umbrage
With,
that question.
it was more than one word answer.
Because not that it was more than one word answer. Despite the fact that Katie got it wrong, I feel like there was only one possible correct answer to that question.
Which you and I both kind of
Lucked into. Because it was the only one out there.
vaguely described.
There was no chance that you were getting that wrong.
Yeah, I actually almost did say shrimp, but that seemed too
Specific.
carnivoric for a
Flamingo.
And that brings me to my second point of umbrage is if you had said, or if I had said shrimp and the other one did not,
Yeah, he would have given.
he would
that
have given it to
person
the shrimp person and not the one that didn't. So I feel like he should have taken points away from both of us, and I would have won.
Anything that results in
Ooh,
Kevin.
I do like your argument there. Although I'm going to have to go ahead and disagree with it.
Because you got the win.
Really?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's an illegitimate win, but that's just me.
I say be more confident in your animal kingdom.
I was just as confident as you were in my vague answer.
Not what your wager said.
I never know how to pronounce that word.
Vague?
Vague.
Do you want to know what my other possible Final Jeopardy question was?
Not the way that Craig.
'Cause I'm never gonna
pronounces
use
his
it.
name and site.
Sure.
If you multiply all the numbers of a roulette board together, what's the resulting answer?
Oh my gosh.
No idea.
0.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know it had a
Ooh.
0.
Yeah.
Ball never lies. I win.
That'd been pretty funny.
First of all, it's ball don't lie. Is
Like,
the saying.
I figured it was that ridiculous of a question that you would have figured out that it was 0. Because there's no way you would have known to.
It's probably what I would have guessed because I would have thought, oh, there's a 25% chance that the board actually has a 0 on it.
Yeah.
So I would have gone with that.
I think I would have been trying to do 20 factorial twice. And then maybe been like, oh, wait, no, there's a 0.
Why would 20 factorial twice be a good answer?
Because I think it's like 1 through 20 on both reds and blacks.
Is it only go through 20?
No
I think
idea.
It's higher than that.
I don't think there's no.
Okay.
Didn't it go through
I've never played
40
roulette before.
question
Yeah.
mark?
Yeah, but I don't think that there's like red 2 and black 2. There's just
Yeah, I think every other is.
Bro, I have no idea.
Well,
This is off of
Same.
like James Bond movies.
Clearly, we don't spend enough time in casinos.
Yeah.
Is the moral of this story?
I've spent about 38 seconds in a casino, and it was
How's your throat?
among the most uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like all 38 of those seconds are within like the most uncomfortable minute I've ever had in my life.
wow.
Mike, so what you're saying is if you were in Andy's shoes and Andy was in your shoes and Andy gave your answer and I gave my answer, based on my argument, that's how you kind of would have thought about it and you would have taken points away from Andy and me?
No, I think based on my own, when the clue giver is responsible for the ambiguity in a question, I think you have to
Fair.
respond in generosity rather than on the other side.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Boo.
Thievery? Is that the opposite?
Thivacious?
Yeah. Well, thanks, Andy. That was fun. Right?
Mhm.
Right, guys? Yeah.
Anytime Kevin doesn't win, it's not a fun round.
KD ended with a new score. That's cool. 73 points.
Yeah.
Recap. Yeah, KD was 73, Kevin with 29.69, and Mike with 48.04. What a weird grouping of scores.
I just really wanted to end with a prime number. 127.
Is that why you would have... No, you were wagering 23 first.
I know.
That wouldn't have ended you with a prime number.
77.
That's not a prime number.
It's divisible by 11.
Oh,
And
okay.
7.
Did you learn prime numbers as an adult?
But 23 is a prime number.
I didn't have a childhood.
just
I know,
really
that's why I'm
wanted-
asking you.
prime number. Well, I never would have considered learning prime numbers as
We also
part of
know he
my
doesn't
childhood.
know physics or chemistry either.
I just don't know the difference
Well, he
between
knows them both. He just doesn't know what they're called.
Odd equals prime.
Oh, sorry, Katie.
All right. Well, thank you, listeners. We appreciate you guys.
It's the first time I've ever wanted somebody to take points away from me.
Because it resulted in a win.
Yeah.
Instead of such a
We should have both lost points.
Brutal
In fact,
loss.
even before you announced like that whether it was right or wrong, I was thinking you need to take the points away from both of us because I wanted to win, and I knew that he wagered way more than me. I knew
That's
he
why.
had to have.
Well, I thought you were thinking I would
Good
wager
double contraction. Had to have.
just enough to not lose to KD, even if he
Nope.
wagered 100 and got it.
Nope.
Thanks, listeners. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. Thanks for subscribing, for rating us, which I'm sure you have.
Rating us?
That's like,
Rating party.
yeah. Rate.
Just imagining like the listeners that I know of like coming to the guest room.
Give me all your stuff.
Led by our patrons, of course.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
A rating party.
extra thank you to you guys. Girl, quit playing. patrons, we really appreciate you guys. We have new content dropping if it hasn't already dropped. Usually that's going to be happening towards the middle and towards the end of a month. So just be on the lookout for that. Check our Patreon page if you haven't already, and find out how you can support us there. Find out what kind of merch you can get at our sweet merch shop with stuff that says The Guest Room on it.
Support our podcast.
Quit delaying.
Oh, nice.
Give
thank
me
you.
dollars.
What's our catchphrase? Do those things if you want to keep us guessing. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't said that in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I thought it was giving the people what they want when they don't want
Well,
it.
that's
what I was
a different piece. We tell them that after they support us on Patreon.
That's right.
But in all reality, thank you guys, and as always, farewell.